Air power was basic to his strategy in the Pacific and World War II. Each jump he made was limited to the range of his fighter aircraft.
April 1944. MacArthur ignores Rabaul. He makes a giant leap along the north coast of New Guinea. He bypasses other enemy strongholds at Hansa Bay and Wewak, landing his forces at Hollandia, 200 miles behind the enemy lines. With MacArthur, reporter William Dunn.
We flew up along the New Guinea coast, and here down at our left was the Japanese base Wewak. That was one big base that MacArthur decided that he would bypass. We dropped a few bombs on it, but we attacked it never. It was a beautiful example of the way that MacArthur liked to fight a war. I mean, don't hit them where they are, hit them where they ain't.
Accompanying the invasion force, Staff Officer Robert White.
Throughout the rest of the war, we always landed where the Japanese weren't, set up our own perimeters, let the Japanese live out in the jungle and come to get us. Or bypass the Japanese and let him have to move hundreds of miles up through the jungle to get to us. And by the time they got to us, I don't like to think those Japanese soldiers looked like they came off of a cross, but they looked like they came out of a deep hole in the ground. It's just the way we thought of them. They were sick, ill. The jungle was an ally for us in those conditions.
In just 2 months, MacArthur advances more than 1,000 miles with only minor losses. U.S. Marines storm islands they have never heard of until now. Truk, Midway, Guam. The service rivalry intensifies. The Navy tries to cut MacArthur out of the war. It lobbies to make the final push against Japan an all-Navy show. MacArthur wants to reoccupy the Philippines first, then use the islands as a staging area to invade Japan. The Navy wants to bypass the Philippines and take Formosa. Then they will attack Japan.